This is why General Hospital needs its legacy characters. Long-running soaps like General Hospital have a rich history. Characters and storylines are always evolving, and soaps need to keep up with the times. But their legacy characters are just as, if not more, important. GH premiered in 1963, and most of the original cast are no longer with us. But there are still characters who have been around since the 70s and 80s. Port Charles is also filled with children and grandchildren with legacy names. The Quartermains, the Baldwins, the Webbers, the Spencers, the Scorpios, and the Cassadines have all been around for decades. Every once in a while, a family member will flash back to an old story so that viewers either remember or learn the history behind a current situation. Laura, Ginny Francis, is one of the most beloved GH characters of all time. Luke, Anthony Jerry, and Laura are legendary. Recently, she had a conversation with her daughter Lulu, Alexa Havens, about adoption, and Laura went way back into her own past. GH loves a good switched at birth storyline. The most recent was about Wiley Viron Weaver. But decades ago, Laura was also switched at birth. She believed she was part of the Vining family, but her real mom was Leslie, Denise Alexander. She explained that she felt a strong connection to Leslie from the moment she met her, and was happy to later find out she was her mom. Laura also shared how she became a troubled teen after that. This was a sweet mother/daughter moment. Lulu was looking for guidance, and her mom's story helped her. It was nice for Laura to share her past with her daughter. Tracy has been bringing this story up recently, and it is another reminder that Sonny never pays for his crimes. It is important for our legacy characters to remind residents of Port Charles and viewers where the characters came from and why they behave the way they do, because these factors affect the stories of today. In the ever-changing world of daytime television, few shows have endured quite like General Hospital. Since its debut in 1963, the show has been a mainstay of soap opera culture, with its sprawling families, steamy romances, and over-the-top drama. But for all the exciting new storylines and fresh faces, there's one essential ingredient that has kept General Hospital beating for over 6 decades: its legacy characters. Legacy characters are more than just familiar faces on the screen. They are the lifeblood of the show, the emotional anchors who ground the shifting tides of drama in something real and lasting. Whether it's Laura Spencer's quiet strength, Sonny Corinthos' brooding complexity, or Monica Quartermain's no-nonsense wisdom, these characters carry the weight of the show's history, and that weight matters. Take Laura Spencer, for instance. Played by Ginny Francis, Laura has been part of some of the most iconic moments in daytime history. Her wedding to Luke in 1981 drew in over 30 million viewers, making it one of the most watched episodes in soap history. But beyond the super couple status, Laura's evolution from runaway teen to Port Charles mayor shows the depth and range that legacy characters can bring. She is more than a symbol of the past. She's a bridge to the present. When she appears on screen, longtime fans feel that comforting pulse of continuity, a reminder that Port Charles still honors its roots. Then there's Sonny Corinthos, portrayed masterfully by Maurice Benard. As the mob boss with a heart, Sonny brings a uniquely complicated moral dynamic to the show. Love him or hate him, Sonny is integral to the fabric of General Hospital. His long-standing ties to characters like Carly, Jason, and his children deepen every storyline he touches. New villains may come and go, but Sonny's struggle between crime lord and family man provides a perennial internal conflict that grounds the show in emotional realism. Monica Quartermain, portrayed by Leslie Charleson, is another legacy powerhouse. With her crisp sarcasm, medical brilliance, and indomitable spirit, Monica represents the enduring presence of the Quartermain family, one of the most storied clans in soap history. Monica's role at General Hospital, the institution, as chief of staff and more, parallels her symbolic role on General Hospital, the show. She is a pillar, a reminder that amid all the chaos, explosions, baby swaps, and presumed deaths, there is a history that must be preserved and respected. Legacy characters also serve as touchstones for younger viewers. Soap operas are generational, often passed down like heirlooms. Grandmothers watch with their daughters, who now watch with their own children. When legacy characters return, they create shared moments across generations. They say, "I remember when," and let fans connect past storylines with present drama. When Felicia and Mac pop in to help solve a mystery, or Anna Devane uncovers another spy thriller, it's not just about nostalgia. It's about deepening the universe with rich, storied layers. It's also worth noting how these characters provide natural mentoring moments for the younger cast. Instead of introducing new characters from scratch and hoping fans connect, pairing them with veterans gives newbies instant credibility and deeper purpose. Think about how Trina's storyline becomes even more compelling when she's interacting with someone like Laura or Anna, or how Michael's battles carry more emotional weight when he's being scolded by his mother Carly or guided by Sonny. Legacy characters make every scene more meaningful by reminding us of all that came before. There's a danger in relying too heavily on short-term gimmicks, celebrity guest appearances, shock plot twists, or flash-in-the-pan romances. Those can generate headlines, sure, but they don't sustain a soap's soul. That soul is made of long-term storytelling, deep emotional investment, and characters who've weathered the storms for decades. You don't get that with someone who just arrived in Port Charles. You get that with someone who's lived there, loved there, lost there. Moreover, legacy characters provide a sense of comfort in uncertain times. The world outside our windows is often turbulent. Tuning in to see Monica at the nurses' station, or Bobby Spencer, rest in peace, Jackie Zeman, offering sage advice, gave viewers a sense of stability. They are old friends we've never met, but we feel like we've grown up with them. That emotional bond is invaluable and irreplaceable. The writers, too, have an opportunity to tell more poignant and meaningful stories when legacy characters are involved. Aging, grief, second chances. These are all themes that become richer when explored through characters who have lived full lives. When Edward and Leela passed away, their deaths weren't just plot points. They were cultural milestones for the GH community. When legacy characters struggle with illness, relationships, or redemption, it resonates in a way that no rushed love triangle ever could. And yes, legacy characters bring the ratings. Their returns are often event television. Whether it's a one-episode cameo or a full-fledged comeback, longtime fans tune in for those moments. ABC knows it, the fans know it, and the actors certainly know it. But more than just a ratings boost, these appearances remind us of the show's core identity. Without the people who built Port Charles, who is really left to live in it? This is why General Hospital must not only preserve its legacy characters, but celebrate them. Not just on special anniversary episodes or during Sweeps Month, but regularly, organically. Let them teach, let them grow, let them lead. Let them remind us why we started watching in the first place. Because a hospital without its long-term staff loses its heart, and a soap without its legacy characters loses its soul.